Just consent to the energy flow and the Reiki will start flowing. Let's decompress from our Mondays. Hi Sam, how are you? How has everyone's Monday been so far? Hey Marie, how are you? How was your Monday? And if you're new, say hi. I'll tell you what we're doing. We are doing Reiki energy healing, the channeling of life force energy. This technique was developed in Japan. Oh Marie, there was no notification. I'm sorry. I'm good. I'm a little tired today, but I'm good. Yes, welcome in everyone. As you come in, just consent to the energy flow. The energy will start flowing to you. You may feel warmth, you may feel tingling. It is a very gentle energy. Glad to see you too. Let's bring in some selenite. So the energy may, you may feel it become a little bit more joyous, a little bit more upbeat. Selenite has a very sweet, joyous energy about that. So we're going to comb that through the aura and let the Reiki flow through the body. Let your thoughts drift away. Let this be your hour and a half just to relax. Release anything stressful. Don't worry about it here and now. Let's decompress from our Monday. Do you, Marie? I do too. I feel like it's what was needed. We just needed a little bit longer with our live sessions. And I was channeling this is going to be a very heart-led session tonight. So we will explore that and see where that goes. And I'm already getting some energy in the throat and heart here. I'm going to try to help clear that with some selenite for a moment here. Yes, thank you. YouTube page is the same, and I do post these replays to YouTube, so if you miss them or you miss a certain part, you can definitely rewatch these. Just take a big deep breath here and let it out. And let your shoulders drop and sink into the surface that you're sitting on or laying on. Let's do that one more time. Take a big deep breath in. Release. Let your shoulders drop even further. Do you see? Oh, that is so awesome. I'm glad you rewatched them there. You can definitely access that energy anytime. It's out in the universe for you. Let's go into rhodochrosite. So we're going to use this to mainly physically support the heart. So any stress we're holding in there, we're going to help release that. Take some weight off the heart. Thank you, Shay. And again, if you're new, say hi. I'll let you know what we're doing. We are doing Reiki energy healing, the channeling of life force energy. This was a technique developed in Japan. It is a very gentle technique, Marie. And it can do no harm. Life force energy flows through everything and everyone in the universe. Hey Ricky, I'm glad you made it in. And anything that you can think of, Reiki can help with. So maybe you want to work on confidence or maybe back pain, just anything you can think of. Oh, that is awesome, Megan. How did you enjoy the in-person session? Hi, Tina Marie. How are you? Glad everyone's popping in. And yes, if you're new here, this is a safe community. We encourage and support everyone here. It was emotional, yes. Reiki can bring up a ton of emotions, but it's always good to let them out. Hey Mickey, how are you? How has your Monday been? And again, right here, we're really supporting the heart with this rhodochrosite. See if you can kind of see it. I love that little banding on the side of it. Good. So just let that stress physically come off the heart so you can breathe and just take a moment to just not really think about anything here. Oh, I'm glad you're here, Dana. Hi, BB, how are you? Just relax and consent to this energy flow. It is very gentle. It'll never give you more or less than what you need. It always gives you exactly what you need in the moment. Oh, Shay, that is so nice to hear. I'm glad you feel safe here. Accept Reiki for health, absolutely, Law. You can absolutely do that. Thank you, Marie. I'm glad you love my private sessions. And that link is in my bio. We can work on whatever you want to work on. The sessions are changing just a tiny bit in that I'm now making categories. So if you're like Marie and you just want to dive in, you don't really have like a specific goal, you'll want to choose the universe-led appointment, and we can just dive in and see what the universe gives us. But I am breaking it up into categories like chakras, stress, sleep, things like that. So you'll see those pop up on the website. So maybe you don't really know what you want, but you'll have a category and you can read about each one. Oh, Tina. I'm glad this is the best part of your Monday. I love doing this. Marie, then just choose the universe-led one and we'll just do what you always love to do, which is just let the universe guide. Oh, Los Angela, thank you. But yeah, I'm also working on a quiz too, because sometimes people, like, they don't know what they want and they kind of want to like figure it out. I'm also working on a quiz, so you can take a quiz and then be matched to appointments that would work best for you. I did. I burnt myself with my curling iron. I was trying to, so my straightener crapped out, so I was trying to use my curling iron to straighten my hair so I could cut it, and I burnt my head, and then I scratched it. It doesn't hurt though, it's just, it doesn't hurt at all anymore. Thank you. Yeah, it's kind of scabbed over a little bit, so it doesn't hurt anymore. Yes, it does, Marie. The universe always has surprises for you in your appointment. I love it though. Ooh. Let's go to rhodonite. And this is like a sweeter love stone. And for me, rhodonite is really good for opening up yourself for receiving love and giving love to yourself and others. So we're going to bring this sweet energy in. Oh, Ricky, so tonight I channeled the message of heart-led. So we were seeing where that goes, because I wasn't really getting like, we're working on love necessarily, but we are working on something heart-led. So we are seeing where this goes. So BB, I have a session that is 1-1-1, and then I have a session that also has a tarot reading, which is 1-3-3. And then I also have a crystal consultation, which is 7-7.77. I can't really talk about monetary things, but hopefully that makes sense. I know, Dana. It was so stupid. I was trying to like really get up to the root so I could straighten it out really well, so I could, you know, get an even cut, because I cut my own hair and just stuck it right to my forehead. Who's Andy? Yes, bringing in so much sweet, gentle energy, opening up that that heart space to receive energy, or loving energy for yourself, and then also be able to radiate that outwards too. And again, if you're new here, say hi, welcome in. We are doing Reiki energy healing. This is the channeling of life force energy, very gentle energy, can do no harm. You may feel warmth and tingling, and even though I'm working in the heart space right now, Reiki is flowing throughout and can work on other areas simultaneously. Clubbing Reiki? No way. I haven't done that in years. Years and years and years. That is too funny. Like, how wild are we talking? Like, can you talk about it on TikTok? No, I didn't see Lauren come in. She did message me like super early this morning when Ricky was on live, but I didn't see it because it was like 1 a.m. my time. You can't send it? Huh. Oh, you did send it. I read that wrong. I don't know why I read that. You can't send it. Let's see here. Okay, yeah. Let's go into some green calcite. Hang on, I'm gonna get a smudge on my glasses. It's driving me batty. Okay. We're gonna go into green calcite for pattern breaking. So calcites in general are great for breaking patterns, habits, just breaking things that aren't serving. And so we're going to use this in the heart chakra to break down some, it looks like glass. And you may feel the energy become colder with calcites because calcites feel very cold. She asked right before you logged on if I would be here. Oh, yeah, I haven't seen her pop in. Thank you, Dana. I have some, do I have some cocoa butter? I think I do. I used to make handmade soap to sell. I don't make it to sell anymore. I just make it for me, and I still have a bunch of butters and oils that I need to use up. I haven't seen Devin in a while either. I read that TikTok was going to be instituting like an hour limit for, is it under 16 or 18? Something like that. Did that actually go through? Does anyone know? I love making soap for myself, but I didn't enjoy making it to sell. Took the fun out of it for me. Yeah, I just read it briefly, but I wasn't sure if they actually instituted it, and if they did, then Devin might be over their limit for TikTok for the day. And again, we're bringing in green calcite to break down the patterns around the heart. So maybe we have a hard time loving ourselves or thinking we're deserving of love, so we're going to help break that here. I feel like everyone's trying to ban TikTok. It's ridiculous. Hey Pluto, how are you? How has your Monday been? Welcome in. It is fun. I love it. Yeah, a lot of people don't, but Devin, I think Devin did put their real age, so TikTok will get them because they're under the age for that time limit if they really instituted it. I'm good. I'm glad you're here. Oh, it hasn't been instituted yet? Good. It is, Ricky. It's way easier to use. Hi, Lisa. I'm glad you made it in. How are you? And again, if you're new and you're just popping in, say hello. I will tell you all about what we're doing with Reiki energy. I don't think I did, Ricky. No, I think I missed it. I remember asking if you could talk about it on TikTok, and then I don't remember seeing anything else. Oh my goodness, that is too funny. Hi DJ and Bubbles, how are you? Hi Anne, how is everyone's Monday so far? Oh Lisa, I remember you telling me that last week. I am so sorry. I'm glad you're here, sending lots of healing energy to the heart right now. I know that was a hard thing to do, but you have to remember you were doing the best you can, making the best decision that you could. Oh, that sounds interesting. Oh, you're so new beginnings. I guess that kind of depends. Are you like kind of scared of a new beginning, or because there's stones that can help like bring in new beginnings, like citrine, calcites can bring, help break down the thought patterns about being scared of new beginnings. You could use carnelian to fire up your passion to go forward with something. Oh, DJN, I am so sorry. Definitely sending so much healing to the heart right now. I always forget about fossils, Ricky, because I don't really use them. But yes, fossils are good for transformation too. You're ready for a new one, so you like want to call it in. So, if you're ready for like a massive quick change, you could do I want to recommend it? For you, I would really do citrine and clear quartz, which will help amplify it. And then I don't know if I want to recommend the green one that all of you know about. I would say citrine and clear quartz to help magnify. Also, you could bring in green aventurine as well. That sounds like a good one for you, is what I'm picking up on. Thank you, Lisa. I'll just go ahead and say it. If you are wanting like a massive change and you're ready for a quick massive change and you're okay with maybe things going away that are not serving you, you could use moldavite and Libyan desert glass. Yes. I was like, I'll just go ahead and suggest it, but that comes with a big warning that those really help bring in massive quick change. And we're talking like if you weren't ready to see your patterns or the patterns of someone else, it's gonna make you see it. Thank you for being here, Levi. You're scared of that one? I love the energy of it, and I also love quick, massive change, so I love it. But it can be a lot. Well, I love quick, massive change in certain circumstances, I'll say that. Let's go to the throat some. I know we worked on this last week, but let's bring in blue kyanite for the throat for a minute here. Hey, Tarot and Ferrets, how are you? How has your Monday been? Levi didn't do so much for me, but I also lost it. That's too funny. It'll come back when you need it. Let me draw a symbol here. I'm glad you're here, Tarot and Ferrets. Glad you made it in. I'm picking out the throat a little bit with blue kyanite, so you may feel a little bit of scratchiness and tugging here. It feels like some people in here are afraid to say some things, and so that's what this is working on. So if you've been afraid to express yourself, this is going to help with that. I'm sorry, it sounded like my husband just coughed up a lung. I don't know if you could hear that. clear communication, yes. Hi, Kit Kat. Glad you made it in. How are you? Read your mind, yes. I can feel things inside other people's bodies, so that may happen quite a bit here. Oh, butterfly kisses. I am so sorry. Those are very difficult people to deal with. There really isn't much you can do with narcissists. Nemi, hey, I'm glad you made it in. How are you? How's your Monday been? How has life been since last Wednesday? I'm feeling like we're needing to scrape something over here. Yeah, that's really all you can do, is just not communicate. So I do some tarot readings that I post on my page. I think I'm actually going to transition all my tarot just to my Instagram and just do Reiki over here, I think is what I've been feeling called to do. But I also offer an appointment with a mini tarot reading at the end of it as well. But that comes with a Reiki appointment. Feels like when a doctor puts a swab down the throat. That is too funny, Ricky. Hey, Magical Mel, how are you? Yeah, Nemi, take a break. You're always working. You need a break. Take a mental day. You deserve it. Okay, Ricky. And again, thank you all for being here, and thank you for doing something for yourself. That's so important that we do things for ourselves. Take time to relax. Because if we don't take time to relax, your body is going to choose when you relax. And it may be at the most inconvenient time. I'm doing good, Magical. Glad you're doing well. Feels like it's moving like up the throat and into the nose, which is very interesting. So we're going to kind of like go from the nose to the throat here. Oh, Levi, I'm glad that you found us too. And you can definitely book an appointment and do that. That link is in my bio. You're doing your... That is too funny, Marie. Is that what I'm feeling? Because it like went up and I was like kind of choking on something. Oh, don't feel guilty, Nemi. I know it's hard not to. It's taken me a long time to not feel guilty about taking time off too. Even if no one's like saying anything about it, like I still feel guilty. Hi, glad you made it in. How was your Monday? Okay, I'm getting back. Let's go down into the heart. It feels like the heart needs a lot of opening. We're needing to spread more love, express more love. This is very interesting. What do I want to use for that? Let's just beam pure Reiki for a moment here. So no stones for the moment. Let's just beam pure Reiki. I'm glad you made it in. I burnt it with my curling iron, so I'm okay. It doesn't hurt at all. I can rub it and it doesn't hurt in the slightest. What made it worse is that I was scratching my forehead and went right over the fresh burn. Don't recommend that. So before I scratched it, you could barely see it. It feels like the heart chakra is vibrating here some. So if you're feeling some vibrating or like some, I would maybe even call it sort of like staticky feeling, that's just the Reiki working on the heart chakra here. And so much bright light is beaming in. So actually, the universe wants you all to envision this too. So I want you to see your heart chakra in its green color with its light beaming outwards. But then I want you to see this even brighter, white, sparkling light beaming into the heart chakra and just feeding it pure, white, beautiful light here. And just see how your heart chakra changes. Does the intensity of the light, brighten even more? What does it do here? Take notice of how your heart space is feeling. And also take a big deep breath into the heart space and then blow out. Blow any stress and worries and tension you're holding in your heart space. So let it go. And again, if you're new and you're just popping in, say hello. We are doing Reiki energy healing. It is the channeling of life force energy. This technique was developed in Japan. Thank you for the rose, Sirius. Did they? Oh no. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it doesn't feel good when you do it. Oh, and then I want you to envision your own hands taking your heart chakra and just gently holding it as it's receiving this pure life force energy. And normally I see this energy as like a golden sparkling energy, but it's so bright. It's coming in white, like a white sparkling light. And again, you're holding your own heart chakra. You're supporting yourself. So support yourself here. Yes, I have pink kunzai Reiki. I used it last week, I'm pretty sure. Do you have any? Mine is so, where did I put it? It's such a light, baby pinky purple color. It's hard to see on camera. And then I have a jar of chips, but I think it's all the way over there. And here I'm getting some emotion coming up, so if that is coming up for you, don't be afraid to let it out. Let your emotions come to the surface. I can't see you. Even if I could see you, I would not judge you. That is the whole point of this. Yeah, the purpley pink kunzai, like they're kind of like the same. Like it just, all of the ones that I've seen at least, like they're in between pink and purple. It's a very pretty, interesting color. Oh, thank you for the wand. That is so cute, Nemi. And again, even though I'm working in the heart space, Reiki will absolutely work in other areas of your body. So you may feel it travel, but this is just what the universe is saying the collective needs most right now. Ooh, I feel like something really big is coming up through the heart. Hi, how are you? How has your Monday been? Ooh. If If you maybe want to cough here too to help that energy move, you can definitely do that. Hi Allison, how are you? How has everyone's Monday been? Hi Erin. I am coughing some energy that we're moving out of the heart space here. So if you feel like you need to like take a big deep breath out or maybe cough, let that energy out of that heart space. You're coughing, Ricky? Oh no. Oh, Therese, I'm glad you're feeling better. Yes, relax, relax, relax here. Is it Orion? Hi, how are you? Again, if you're just popping in, you have no idea what we're doing. We are doing Reiki energy. It is the channeling of life force energy. This technique was developed in Japan by Usui Sensei. When Reiki was originally founded, it was used mainly for physical healing, but you can also use it for mental healing, spiritual development, anything you can think of. That is too funny, Ricky. I love that. And so there are like hospitals and treatment programs that have instituted it into their programs and are studying it to find out how it works. So this is just a very gentle healing energy. Thank you, Marie. You feeling better? Good. Again, we are still in that heart space. I feel something really heavy coming up. I remember a few weeks ago, I saw like a safe coming up in the heart, but this feels like an even bigger safe. So what I was seeing a few weeks ago was like a tiny, like personal safe. This is like a massive safe. It feels like it's coming up. And I think we're gonna try to unlock it here. So again, if you're feeling that pressure in your chest, just breathe through it. I'm coming behind it with the Reiki to help support it, lift it to the surface. We are definitely working on loving ourselves, and not just in like, I love myself, but also taking care of yourself, treating yourself well, making sure you're taking time off if you need the time off, and then radiating that love outward so people see it. Like, it is so amazing when you are confident in yourself and treating yourself well, how that you don't even have to try. The energy just naturally radiates and people can pick up on it. And it's so interesting to see how differently people react to you when that happens. You said a big safe right when I got on. Yes, that's what I'm feeling. Like I'm trying to help lift it to the surface, but it is heavy and it is big. Good luck, Mai. Ooh. Okay, it feels like this safe is pretty much to the surface. What do we need to help unlock it? Ooh, more energy is moving. Oh, okay. Black kyanite is what we're going to bring into the heart space. So this may get scratchy, but a lot of people like the scratchiness. Oh, this is helping unlock the lock here. I don't know if he like really believes in it, but he definitely lets me do it and encourages me to do it. He's not really someone who is really sensitive to like energy changes. It is a good scratchy. So the lock on it just looks like, you know, one of those traditional like dials that you turn to put in the code. And that's what it's doing here. It does feel heavy, absolutely. Oh, you mean about the Reiki tarot and ferrets? Yeah. I do it on him, and he's just like, I don't really feel it. I'm like, well, okay. I'm like, well, things happened. You know, some people just aren't as sensitive to energy changes. Tuck in and scratchy swipes. Hello. Okay. Some of you, that lock just clicked and opened. So we're going to open that door. Yeah, he definitely supports it. So we are opening that door. Whoa. There's like a rush of wind and it's like sucking into the safe. So we're keeping that door open. Why is it sucking in? Keeping that door open. All right. So I know we don't always go this deep in the live sessions, but this is what we're doing. So it feels like the subconscious is inside of this safe. In our subconscious, I'll just kind of quickly give a rundown as quickly as I can here. So the subconscious is that thing in the back of our minds that, you know, we are not really consciously aware of. So it's the thing I describe as what keeps us alive. So maybe when you're going to go do something and all of a sudden you get the urge maybe I shouldn't do that. It's that primal instinct that has helped us, you know, get this far in life, I guess is the best way I can explain it. You're loving this tarot and fairies? Yes, I am glad you're loving it. So we are bringing up the subconscious because it feels like there is a voice in the subconscious here that is keeping you from fully letting your love for yourself shine. Thank you for the choco strawberries, Nemi. And it feels like this has to do with something about survival in a past life for some of you. So not necessarily in this life, but also a past life. But this has been inherent to your survival. So we are diving into that here. This is getting deep. So the personal appointments go deep like this, but we've never gone quite this deep on live. But that's where we're going. Oh, Tarot, your ferrets are so cute. Do they come over and watch or do they just listen? Thank you for the butterfly, Nemi. Ari, yes. Okay, I see this little person standing in that dark safe, and they're glowing like white light, and they're trying to come forward. So let that person come forward. Thank you for the flowers, Nemi. Aw, Tarot, that is so sweet. I love that. Thank you for subscribing, just Nikki for subscribing, sorry. Thank you for subscribing, just Nikki, and thank you, Anne, for the confetti. So let this little person come forward. I'm seeing them walking forward a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more, and let them grow as they walk. Let them get bigger, let them expand. Oh, just Nikki, thank you for using the little fire emoji. Thank you for the match wand, Tarot and Ferrets. That match wand is just so fancy. I love it. And again, let that Reiki light into that safe that this little person is coming out of. And again, even if this isn't you, Reiki is flowing through your entire body. The universe just lets me know what the collective is needing most right now. Thank you for the tiny diny, Stephen. It looks like the darkness around this little person that's coming out is starting to illuminate. Let them come forward and actually hop out of the safe. Let them come completely out. We're going to let them stand over to the side Now we're gonna push this safe. We're gonna push it completely out of your heart space. So I'll help you do that. Just take a big deep breath in. As you breathe out, we're gonna push it. Let it fall. It feels like for most of you that fell, but let's do it one more time. Take a big deep breath in and then push. Let it fall. Just let that stress go. You don't need it anymore. Thank you, Anne, for the lollipops. And now let that little person come back into the center of your heart space. Take notice of how you're feeling now. What changes do you feel? Are you feeling lighter? Feeling a little emotional? How are we doing now? That was a really deep exploration of the heart there. Feeling calm, yes. I still feel just a tiny bit of weight, but I feel like the majority of it is gone for most people in here. Emotional is almost like an out-of-body experience. Knox, oh my goodness. Ari, emotional, but feel mine still trapped. Okay, I think that's what I'm feeling. I'm still feeling some heaviness there, but I feel like a big chunk of it moved, so we can keep working on this area. Not Marbles, glad you're back again. Thank you for being here. The heart feels activated too. Can't really describe. That is so interesting, Tarot and Ferrets. I can say that does feel a lot better, like an activation. You're right. We're gonna keep working on this space a little bit. Just giving more support. Yeah, you're one of the ones still feeling stuck. Yeah, we're gonna keep working here. We've got like another over half an hour, so we're gonna keep supporting this heart. I didn't really know what the universe was wanting me to do when they said they wanted to do a heart-led session. I'm like, well, what do you mean? And they're like, you'll see when we get there. So here we are. We will see where the rest of this journey takes us. So we're going to keep using this black kyanite to do a bit more scraping. So for those of you that did have the safe fall and you're feeling better, feeling lighter, you can still absolutely benefit from this as always. Just doing a bit more tidying up for you and then going deeper for the ones who are still feeling a little bit more stuck. I'm feeling it like down in the bottom of the heart chakra. So I'm kind of focusing more there. And thank you again all for being here, liking and sharing, and most importantly, doing something for yourself. We do not take enough time to do things for ourselves. Thank you for the roses, Taryn. And again, I do offer personal appointments. That link is in my bio. So if you want to explore this heart-led topic that we're doing right now tonight, if you feel called to do that, that link is in my bio. I would recommend choosing the universe-led appointment, and then you could just put in the notes that you wanted to focus on this topic. So the universe-led appointment is the one where we can focus on any topic that you want, or if you don't know what you want to focus on, we'll let the universe guide. Shania, we are working in the heart space. I'm so glad you hopped on. If you're feeling some pain and anxiety there, just take some big deep breaths into that heart space. Just sit back and relax. Don't worry. We are working right there, right now to help open up that space and support it. We are currently using black kyanite to help scrape away some energy. Black kyanite's really great for balancing the heart chakra. Thank you, Stephen, for the giant love you car. Plushie, we were just talking about you. How have you been doing? I'm trying to rediscover, hang on, myself after divorcing my narcissist. Gosh darn it, I am so sorry. I am glad you're here though. We are supporting you through this session. We are working through that heart space in this session. Definitely sit back and relax. Let this energy flow. It absolutely is supporting you. Thank you, Sunshine Girl. Oh, Plushie, I am so sorry. You're definitely in our thoughts, sending you good energy right now to help support you through that. And we have built a really lovely community here on TikTok. I have great moderators. I have great regulars in here. We support each other. So this is a space where you can share anything positive. You can share anything negative too. And we definitely support each other here. I'm glad you're here, Plushie. Thank you for the chill, Taryn. Again, those of you still feeling maybe some anxiety or pain or heaviness in the heart, we are still supporting that so much here. We went so deep. Thank you, Therese, for the hearts. Oh, Plushie, I am so sorry. Sending you so much support for dealing with that. Yes, Sunshine Girl, that can definitely be anxiety for sure. Anxiety can even make you feel like you're having a heart attack. Of course, if you think you might be having a heart attack, please go to the doctor, but anxiety can definitely do that. Added from Toxic Abuse Anonymous Save Me. I don't know them, Marie. Are they here on TikTok? And again, we went really deep into the heart space a minute ago. We brought up the subconscious and opened that up and let out this little person in the subconscious. So we're going to see where else we go here with this topic. He is on TikTok. I'll have to check that out. So right now it feels like after that big release of opening up the subconscious and the heart space, we're just sort of relaxing for a moment, because that was a big task that we took on there. We have never gone that deep here before. We go that deep in personal sessions, again, like I mentioned, but on TikTok we seem to keep it a little bit lighter, or tend to keep it a little bit lighter. So that was very interesting how deep we just went there. Oh, that is so cool, Marie. I'll have to check that out. And hang on, my mascara keeps rubbing off on my glasses, driving me nuts. Gonna have to get a better one. Yeah, let's bring in some amethyst. Bring in some sweet, loving energy, and also amethyst. It's an amazing stone for so many things. But this amethyst feels like it's going to bring in some sweet, loving energy, but at the same time, this is going to break an addiction we have. It's very interesting that word is coming up. So I feel like this is going to help those of you who are still feeling a little bit stuck after that exercise. Okay, this is going to be like a really hard, honest truth, but that's what we do. This is going to break the addiction of liking, and I know that's kind of a weird word to use, but liking the feeling of being down in the dumps. And you're probably going to be like, well, I don't like feeling like that. Our body gets addicted to it when it's something that we have lived in for a really long time. We are comfortable with being in what we know, even if we don't necessarily like it, if that makes sense. And our brains kind of get addicted to those lows and highs that we go through. Yes, get very comfortable. Ricky, you have to wait in the cold? No. You have lots of warm things on, right? Yes, exactly. Trauma bonding. Yes, that is an amazing, yes, exactly. Tarot and ferrets. Yes. So even though we don't necessarily like it, it's what we know, it's what our bodies know, and it's what we're used to. And so it's comfortable, even if we're like, I want to change it, but it can be hard to if you've had years and years and years and years of it just being that way. Oh, plushie. Oh, you're wearing a sweater, leggings, left my coat at home, but it's only like 15 minutes, Ricky. We are definitely here for you, Devin. I am so glad you're here to get support. You just said everything I didn't know I needed to hear. Ari, I am so glad you're here. I'm glad you stumbled upon this live. The universe definitely led you here. This universe definitely put this topic in my brain for people that needed to hear this tonight. It is. I have family members. Hang on, there's a gift on the screen. Thank you for the galaxy, Stephen. I have family members addicted to it and tough cycle to break. It is so hard to break. And it takes years to break it too. I mean, it didn't happen overnight. It's not gonna fix itself overnight either. Well, Ricky, that's true. It'd be like having an ice pack on your body. Oh, sunshine girl, yeah. Anyone else in here deal with seasonal depression? I mean, I kind of do, but not in like a massive way. But it's real. It definitely affects you. Ricky, you do. Tarot and Ferret sending lots of love to all of you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for doing this for us. Oh, Tarot and Ferrets, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad to do this. I love doing this. Thank you for the big love, and oh, this is a little piece of amethyst. Your sun lamp, yes. I use red light therapy. I really like it. It's not necessarily, is it? No, they're not the same thing. But red light therapy can also help with that. Oh, plushie. That is very difficult to deal with. Have you tried any counseling or been able to try any counseling or anything? Sunshine, I am so sorry. Seasonal depression, that can do that to you. It can. We are definitely here to support you. I have plant lights. Does that count? Maybe? I don't know, Ricky. I mean, I guess you could get some benefit from it. Oh, thank you everyone for supporting Devin and Sunshine Girl. Definitely, we are here to support you both through that. Reiki is here to support you through it. It can be hard to talk about stuff, plushie. It definitely can. But you have to remember, the more that you can let out, the quicker that you can start dealing and working through things. It's hard, but you have to remember that. But on that same token, don't ever try to like force yourself to do everything all at once, and just, you know, try to do it as comfortably as you can. Oh, Ricky. That is so sweet. A good mom hugs to everyone. And thank you again all for being here and supporting and doing something for yourself, most importantly, as I always say. This amethyst is really pulling in the heart for a lot of you, and it really feels like it's working hard to break that pattern of being stuck in that uncomfortableness. I don't know why I'm using the word uncomfortableness, but so we're comfortable in that space, but it's not something we're really truly comfortable with, but we don't know how to change it. So that is what it's working on. You feel it, Tarot and Ferrets? Yes, it's like really pulling. I feel a lot of energy moving. may want to burp some or cough some, kind of like I am. That energy is just coming straight up and out. Sunshine girl, yes. And it's not amazing advice, like it's just very simple. You have to get out and do something. So maybe you're not quite ready to, I don't know, like go to a farmer's market. So maybe just go outside your house and go for a little walk. Just push yourself to do a little bit. And then it'll be easier to do that bigger task to get out of the house. I feel like I have a tickle coming up and out the throat area. Yes, not marbles. There is so much energy moving. Just breathe through it, let that energy out. If you need to like breathe out, make a sound, hum something, just get that energy moving. Thank you for the fall candles, Stephen. I'm just catching up on some comments. Just a second here. Might go to bed soon. Oh, I'm glad you're here, plushie. Book, light a summer candle. Yes, those sound amazing, Nux. Hi, Jessie. How are you? How's your Monday been? Little mind tricks. Put me in a different mindset. Yes. Sometimes you gotta fake it till you make it. Took a ride to Lancaster a few weeks ago myself. Felt good. Good, Lisa. I'm glad you got out. This is your meditation. Oh. I'm glad you'll be a regular now, Sunshine. Thank you for being here. And I think I got caught up on comments. I'm sorry if I missed yours. You can definitely comment again. Yes, do self-care. Thank you for the hearts, Stephen. I am good, Jessie. I'm glad you're doing good. I'm glad you're here. Yes, everyone do something nice for yourself. Thank you for the air dancer, Stephen. No, she lives in the UK, right, Lisa? You're across the pond. That was such a bad accent. Ignore that. That was so stupid. Oh, I'm glad you're here. Thank you all for being here. Oh no, Lisa, you're not over there. You are in PA. Why did I think you were over? I think I'm mixing you up with another Lisa. Oh my gosh, I am so sorry. You're right, Lancaster, PA. Thank you, Ricky. And Ricky's a Reiki healer too. Obviously, their name is Reiki Ricky. They have a page where you can watch lives and videos. You live in South Jersey. Who am I confusing you with, Lisa? I think there's another Lisa who's actually in the UK. I'm so sorry I got you mixed up about where you live. Oh, you guys are really close to each other? That's very cool. I remember everything you've told me that's happening, you know, that you've shared here, Lisa, because of your picture and the numbers that come after your name. So I think I must be confusing you with another Lisa who told me they were in the UK. Oh, you're okay, Ricky. You're not tired, not marbles. Oh. That's interesting. I don't know. Hey, Miss Indy baby, how are you? Glad you could make it in. We still have another 30 minutes left, so that is an amazing amount of time to get a lot of Reiki. Ooh, I feel a lot of heat building up in the lower back now. I feel like we're about to transition down there, but not quite yet. Thank you for using the fire emoji, Stephen. Oh, okay, it's coming to me. Okay, we are going to anchor more into the earth's energy here. So I think I'm going to actually switch to hematite for this. So you're going to feel that shift in energy where it just becomes much more grounded and you're just very much more in your body is the best way to explain it. So I'm going to bring this hematite in and take it straight down to the sacral. Miss Cindy, baby, I am so sorry. Definitely hop in and relax. Oh my goodness. I'm good though. Thank you for asking. Your head burns? Oh, plushy. Interesting. Having heat down your back? Yes, Lisa. Yeah, I felt that heat build up and I was like, ooh, what are we doing here? So we brought this hematite in to really ground and center into our bodies, and it feels like we're going to work on bringing up some earth energy in. Sunshine girl, I am so glad it is calling you. Thank you, Lisa. Okay, this is working a little bit in the sacral and solar for a minute here. So you may feel some tugging like in towards the middle of your stomach. And hematite I really recommend for when you're wanting to get quickly grounded and just like stop the noise of the world around you, especially like electronic noise. I love hematite for that. Thank you, Marie. I love doing this. Thank you all for being here. This is making you sleepy? Good. If it is making you sleepy, mission accomplished. You have hematite now? Have you used it, Marie? Oh, plushy. Good night. Get yourself some rest. It's in your box. You're feeling the tug? Yes. I'm glad you're feeling it. Good night, plushie. Ooh. Feeling a lot of tugging here. It's almost like a workout. Feeling some aching in the lower back too. Okay, now I want you to envision actually starting at the solar, which is kind of like right between your rib cage. I want you to envision like an anchor chain and an anchor, and you're gonna unwind it from the solar through your sacral and through your root chakra. Normally I do this from the root chakra, but for some reason we're doing it from the solar tonight. So you're gonna unwind that chain and that anchor, and you're gonna go down deep into the earth. Go through all the layers of the earth. Go down as deep as you can. Thank you, Not Marbles. I know, me too, Marie. I thought she was gonna join tonight. You're achy all over, Miss Indy, baby. I'm so sorry. So again, we are unwinding that anchor. We're getting deep, deep, deep into the earth. And then when you feel like you've unwound it as far as you can, this same anchor is going to be what's going to pull up that earth's energy and infuse it into the body to mix with the Reiki energy. Reiki, you're an ice cube. Oh no. Don't freeze. Sending you warming energy. We'll try to warm you up from here. Especially the fingers and toes. The back pain is partially you. I feel it. I definitely feel it. So I like to envision the earth energy as like sparkling golden energy. So we're going to let that swirl throughout the body with the Reiki's golden energy. 11,000 likes, 11.1 thousand likes to be exact. That is so awesome, Not Marbles. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for the likes, the shares, the gifts, and being here and doing something for yourself. Oh, Sunshine Girl, I wish I could be too. This is better than actually talking to someone for therapy. Oh, Sunshine Girl. Thank you. Ooh, and so now my favorite visual in the universe says that you should do this too. I want you to envision your toes going into the earth and becoming tree roots, and you feel the grass between your toes, and then it goes into the earth and you start to become the tree roots. And then you see your body slowly turning into tree bark, and you're becoming the full tree. And then these tree roots are also soaking up that earth's energy, so we are anchored into the earth, but then you're also becoming kind of one with the earth as you become this tree. Good, Ricky. I'm glad they got there. I was about to say, do we need to call someone and tell them to hurry up? Oh, Marie, me too. I love catching up and talking to everyone and doing Reiki. Oh no, Ricky. I hope it doesn't. And feel that earth energy just gently come into your body. Feel the leaves that are on the top. Feel the wind swaying through them. I actually haven't, Sunshine Girl, but that's an interesting idea. The stone is pulling my feet to the ground. This is hematite. So that is awesome you're feeling that, because we have been working on anchoring into the ground, like visually envisioning an anchor, and also becoming that tree that is anchored into the ground too. Thank you, Sunshine Girl. Ooh, it feels like my feet are vibrating. If your feet are vibrating, it's just the Reiki and the earth energy. You can, Sunshine Girl. If you want to fall asleep, you absolutely can. Thank you. I love you too. Thank you for being here. Just let yourself be one with the earth. Have no thoughts in your head. Let that energy swirl around gently. Marie falls asleep a lot. I love that. And I just had energy move, that little that happens time to time. Yeah, Marie will like fall asleep and I'll be like, did Marie fall asleep? Where is she? And then she'll come back on. If you hear that noise again, it sounds like it's gonna happen. Someone calls it like the robot noise. It's kind of funny. Ooh, a dragon's blood is what I just got. Let's bring in the dragon's blood for even more earthly energy. So I'm just gonna let you feel the shift on this one. I'm not gonna tell you how it feels to me. I just want you to notice the shift, and then you can comment on how you feel it. So let me find my dragon's blood. But I will say this is another like earthy energy stone, is what I'll say about it. Gonna take this straight down your spine, or straight down the trunk if you still have that tree imagery in your mind. And notice the shift. What did you feel between the hematite and dragon's blood? So my actual name is Carolyn, but I am Star Bloom Healing here on TikTok, my website, YouTube, and Instagram. Like, do I have anything else? Fixed your posture spiritually. Oh, that is so cool. That's very interesting. Beep boop. What does that mean, Ricky? Deeper into relaxation. Yes, Miss Indy, baby. This stone has just such an old earth energy. I mean, like old earth energy to me. And it feels like we are in an ancient forest with just like that pure life force energy, earth energy that, you know, has not been touched, untapped energy. Immediate root activation. That is so cool, Ricky. I love dragon's blood so much too. You're gonna go to bed now. Oh, good. I'm glad you're tired and are now sleepy. Get you some rest. You may have some weird dreams. It's just your subconscious processing, but you should get a good night's sleep. One's heavier than the other. Yeah. To me, dragon's blood isn't quite as heavy as like hematite. Hematite is like a very, very heavy stone. Also, in like physically, like it's a heavier stone. But like the energy is just so much more like solid and dense. Whereas this is more like magical forest energy. Oh, the root is like, oh, the robot thing I was saying. Yes, I get it now. The root is at the very base, so like down all the way at the very bottom of like your pelvis. It scared you awake, Pluto? Oh no. I don't really do lucid dreaming, so I don't really have any advice on it. You feel it, Megan? Yes, it is an amazing energy. It is just like you're in the most magical ancient forest that has ever existed. And it is just, I just love it. Your throat got caught. Oh, Marie. Here, let's bring this up in there for a minute. Maybe like cough or do something, like make some sort of noise right there. Help that energy vibrate out. Your chest pain went away. Good, sunshine girl. I'm glad that went away. Let's bring this all the way down the body. Just hit everything. I felt that hit someone's third eye. That hurt. Sorry if that was you. Let's do it one more time. Let's scan again. I'm still hitting someone's third eye. I'm not trying to do it on purpose. So let's just hold this to the third eye for a minute here. Let it radiate. Feels like it's helping it open. Huh. Oh, I missed your replying to Jenna. I don't know. I missed a comment. It felt weird. It can feel a little weird. Like the sinus rinse before, it was spot on. That is so interesting. I love it. I never get tired of hearing how it's feeling, or even if I like, you know, pick up on what people are feeling. It is just so amazing. Never ceases to amaze me. Okay, now we're gonna let that drop and go all the way down. Yeah, still feeling it in the third eye and the throat for you, Marie, too. So interesting. So we're just gonna keep swiping here for a minute, just hit all the chakras as we go down. The root, solar, and sacral feel pretty good. You want to go run into the woods? I do too. I love being in the woods and hiking. Your third eye's awake. Had a horrible headache all day. Shaylee, I am so sorry. Definitely this Reiki energy can help. Just consent to the energy flowing. It'll start flowing, and it can definitely help with that. Even if we're working on something different, the Reiki can flow to anything and everything at the same time. No, I mean, it makes sense because we're talking about forest energy. When I was up at my father-in-law's house, up in kind of like upstate-ish New York, we had to let our dog out to go to the bathroom, and he lives on like a pretty big piece of property, and it was nighttime, and I was a little freaked out, and I heard, I guess it was a mountain lion, I don't know specifically, but it was some sort of large cat, and it screamed, and they kind of sound like people crying when they do that. So freaky. I'm like, hurry up, P, we gotta go, we gotta go. So freaky. That was just kind of the caveat on the coyote comment I was saying. So yeah, I don't want to be outside really at night with all the animals. I love animals, but you know. Yeah, the sound of coyotes can be a bit disturbing too. You're from there, Sunshine Girl? That is so cool. Are you getting a ton of snow right now? I was seeing like in some places 12 to 18 inches they were predicting with that. I guess they're calling it a nor'easter. Yeah. You're getting 18 to 20, Shaylee. You know, the weather could maybe be causing your headache too. I get those too. With rain and snow. You're feeling so calm. Good, tarot and ferrets. That's definitely the energy we're going for right now. Just a very calm and serene and magical energy here. We haven't gotten any snow really here where I'm at. I'm kind of sad. I mean, we did get a little bit, but not a lot. Not like what we normally get. I think that's why this winter was a little bit easier, because we didn't have so much snow here. Send snow my way. We got 0-2 in Delaware. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's been a weird winter for up here in the northern states for a lot of us. The winter just wasn't as cold. There wasn't as much snow. Very interesting. Oh yeah, the weather in Texas has been, it's been everything. Like in the same week, you've had it all. I work in healthcare. I always feel energetic squeezing after my shift. This helps so much. Oh, left is witchy. I am so glad you're here. Getting this energy. I would just want one big snowfall and then we can have spring, right? Like a really nice fluffy snow, not anything nasty. Like a really nice fluffy one you can go out and play in and easily shovel. I make it home before my phone runs out. I hope you do, Ricky. Tell him to go faster. My mom always said that we need a last snowstorm to pick up the snow left. Yes. Also, it's really good for the plants and planting. Like, I'm doing an even bigger garden this year, and some people that are way more knowledgeable about gardening than I am, they're like, you know, we need more cold so the growing, you know, will go correctly, because things are already kind of popping up right now. They're like, that really shouldn't be happening so soon. It's not good for the plants and things and gardens. Like, I think I could technically go ahead and plant things now. I think we're pretty much done with the threat of big frosts, so I don't know. Tell them to drive faster, Ricky. But not crazy. Don't drive crazy. Where should we go now? I think back to Amethyst for a moment. So we're going to switch back to kind of like that dreamy, ethereal energy. So kind of back up in the clouds versus down on earth where we've been. Oh my gosh. 75. Holy cow. Oh, Marie, that is so cute. You liked the black stone? Wait, let me see. Was it, where'd it go? Where did I just lay that? Hang on a second. Oh, was it this one that you were calling the black stone, the hematite? This one that's really shiny? It's kind of more silver, like a dark silver. Yes, Savvy Amethyst is so good too. It's a stone that can do pretty much anything too. Yeah, Sunshine, that was the one, hematite. It's a good one. It really turns off the noise. So if you're needing a stone that helps just quiet everything, hematite's a really good one. It made you sleepy too, Tarot Ferrets? Oh, that is so cool. I've never really associated it with being like a sleepy stone or like a grounding stone, but it makes sense if it helps things become quiet. Yes, hematite can help repel negative energy too. Never did till now is falling asleep more than before. That's very interesting, huh? So now I can make a mental note of that could help with sleepiness too. Good night, Sunshine. I hope you have a good sleep. Yes, we got Marie started on buying stones here. Once you start, it's hard to stop. Because, like, so we'll do like grounding stones for an example. So things like hematite, black obsidian, tourmaline, black kyanite, you know, things that are traditionally associated with grounding. They all work in such different ways. So why not have them all? Because they don't all, I mean, they could all in general help with grounding, but they help with different aspects of it. They are. They're also just gorgeous. I love shiny, colorful things. They do. They all have a purpose, not marbles. I'm just bringing in some dreamy energy into the aura, so you may start feeling like a little bit of cloudiness. So like nice fluffy clouds kind of entering your aura. You have a charging stone? That is so cool. I have so many more stones I want to buy. I have a lot here in front of me that we haven't even used on live before yet. But again, I just, use what the universe calls me to use for the collective. But there's even more I want to buy for personal appointments to bring them in. Oh my, here in a little bit we'll do the tuck-in. We have like 3 more minutes. Yes, Ricky made it home. So Savvy, this is gonna sound like kind of strange because I know it's all over to like charge your stones and cleanse them. I don't do it as much. Like I do it some, but not as much. Thank you for the hand heart left a switchy. That was so cute. So mostly what I do with my stones is I'll clear them like with sound. So like just clap my hands and sort of, move any stagnant energy that I'm feeling around them. I also sometimes might place them in some salt just to like soak up some energy, some gross energy. But that's really all that I kind of do with my stones. You forget to charge Tarot and Ferrets, yeah. I don't feel like it's like a must. If you feel that maybe the energy is a little bit stagnant around them, just do what you intuitively feel is best for the stone. So again, like maybe putting them in salt for a minute, maybe sound clearing, even like music that I'm playing right now, clapping your hands, putting them under the moon, you can do that. If you want to lightly mist like some moon water on them, you can do that too to help charge. So just really what intuitively feels like your stones are needing. Oh, thank you, Mai. And also the plate, a charging plate too, you can always use too. Like selenite charging plates. Yes, blow on them too. Incense, smoke clearing too. Yes, I love smoke clearing for my tarot cards. You can do that for your stones. Ooh, when you're speaking of burying them, Ricky, I almost forgot. If you have like a house plant, you can even use that. Stick them in the houseplant dirt too. Thank you everyone for 15,000 likes. But I think, I don't know, I guess maybe it's because I sort of just like cleanse my space in general pretty regularly. So I'm just like cleansing my home, cleansing my office pretty regularly. I don't feel like my stones need a lot of work a lot of times. So again, like what intuitively feels good for you. Like your body knows and your subconscious knows, your intuition knows if your stones are needing some sort of clearing. Oh, Marie, you'll have to tell her about that. So we are gonna start the tuck in, everyone. 111 is my daily number and I gave 11 my, not marbles, that is so cool. That is a sign. So again, tucking you into that bed made of Reiki, tucking you in like a burrito. And let's do a few swipes too. Let that energy dance across your skin. Let it radiate through your aura. Tuck you in a little bit more. Get you nice and secure. And again, drink some water after this. It's really important to hydrate. I'm sorry, my husband's coughing up another lung. Ricky, yes. That makes perfect sense. Thank you all for being here. And again, you can watch the replays on YouTube. If you want to do a personal appointment, that link is in my bio, and I'm going to be adding some more like specific appointments. But again, if you have a specific intent, or maybe just want to dive in and see where the universe takes us, choose the universe-led appointment. All right. So I will see you all in the next live. Thank you all for being here. Let me draw my symbol. And I will see you on Wednesday. Thank you.